Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the book reading. My name is Minu Campbell from Toronto, Canada. And I had been trying to do the book club, if you wish. And I had been reading about this book, about the science book, which is truly is a holy grail of the science in grand unification theory of everything. And this book, it was introduced by uh, and written co-author these two very famous people. Dr. Ruling Shu is a quantum physicist, and Master Shah, Doctor and Master Zhigang Shah. And this book is exceptional. Why? Because you know the the physics of all nature of everything, and it's a bridge between this classic physics and spirituality. That's why it is so very important to know about it. It would help everyone because we all have uh, we all have our lives with ups and downs, with the challenges and everything, but there are solutions also, and this is directing us into ourselves, not in general. Of course, there are many ways that you can do it, but this one is exceptional. So just listen. I read about the introduction, and then chapter one and chapter two. I finished up to modern science. Before it was classic physics. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna continue reading modern science. Okay? And so the early 20th century ushered into many new beginnings and dramatic changes for physics. New discoveries in physics started to challenge physical physics. New ideas and concepts have been introduced. Modern physics, which includes relative theory and quantum physics, started to take shape. Relative theory. To reconcile electromagnetism and classical mechanics, Albert Einstein introduced special relativity. A defining feature of special relativity is the replacement of the Galilean transformations of Newtonian mechanics with Lorentz transformation. In the Lorentz transformation, time and space are connected. A change in time will lead to a change in a space, and vice versa. Space and time are interwoven into a single quantum known as a space-time. The interconnection between space-time yields the famous equivalence formula for mass and energy. E equals mc square. Special relativity theory makes classical mechanics compatible with classical magnetism. Classical mechanics is a special case of a special relativity theory when the speed of a moving object is much smaller than the speed of light. Special relativity further shows that in a moving frame of reference, a magnetic field transforms to a field with non-zero electro electrical component and vice versa. This reveals that the electrical and magnetic forces are just two different aspects of one force, electromagnetism. This great discovery of oneness of electrical force and magnetic force inspired Einstein. He spent much of his later years to continue this process of unifying forces by trying to unify the electromagnetic force with gravity. gravity. He did not live to see this effort come to fruition. To this day, unifying the electromagnetic force with gravity is an important ongoing pursuit in physics. A special relativity theory is limited to flat space time. To address curved space time, wherein space time is curved and bent by mass and energy, Einstein created general relativity theory. General relativity is the theory about the relationship among the matter, gravity, and the space-time. It describes how matter determines space-time and how space-time directs the movement of matter. Einstein theory has important astrophysical implication. For example, it implies the existence of black holes, regions of a space in which space and time are distorted in such a way that nothing, even light, can escape. It demonstrates that a black hole is an end state for massive star. General relativity is also the basis of current model of expanding universe. As if Einstein relativity theory did not shake up classical physics enough, quantum physics dramatically challenges classical physics and the foundations of all natural science at its deepest core concept and principles. Quantum physics. Quantum physics studies what everything and everyone are made of and how they behave as, as at the macroscopic level. When physicists explore the world at a smaller and a smaller space-time scale, or at higher and higher energy level, they enter the quantum world. Studies in quantum physics indicates that everything is made of various vibrations, also called waves. A vibration or waves is a periodic oscillation. Because Quantum vibrations are not limited by space and time. Everything is basically a vibrational field consisting of different vibrations. A vibrational field is described mathematically by a wave function. A wave function is a mathematical formula that expresses the types and quantities of vibrations or waves within a system. Quantum physics challenges the foundations of physics and natural science at their deepest core in three ways. First, quantum physics is fundamentally non deterministic. In quantum physics, everything is described by wave function, which can only tell us that the chances that certain things will happen. Because of the probabilistic nature of quantum physics, some scientists, including Albert Einstein, have been reluctant to accept quantum physics as a fundamental physics theory. The measurement problem in quantum physics involves the debate about why our world appears to be definite, while its underlying quantum nature is the superposition of many possible vibrational states. The main issue posed by the measurement problem is how observed reality is manifested from the vibrational field, which contains many possible states described by the wave function. Second, the concept of quantum phenomenon drastically conflict with one of the cornerstone of natural science and scientific research, which is objectivity. It is generally accepted in natural science that natural phenomena are objective. Their existence does not depend on the action of the observer. In quantum physics, however, phenomena are subjective and depend on the action of observer. Third, some quantum phenomena such as quantum entanglement or quantum correlation challenge our concept of space and time. Two or more quantum waves can be quantum entangled when they are created from the same source. For quantum entangled vibration, when you do something to one of them, the other will affect it instantly and transform to a state uh, that is determined by the quantum entanglement, no matter how far apart they are. This non-local effect is beyond the normal conception and perception of space and time. Albert Einstein called this quantum phenomenon a mysterious action at distance. This non-local effect contradicts the limitation on transmission of information in Einstein's theory of relativity. These three distinguished qualities of quantum physics have caused many scientists to question whether quantum physics is a complete or correct theory about reality. Many interpretations have been proposed to make sense of quantum physics, such as Copenhagen interpretation, pilot wave theory, collapse theories, many worlds interpretation, and more. Interpretation of quantum mechanics are attempts to comprehend quantum physics in the term of our ordinary understanding, as well as the philosophical and metaphysical terms. The generally accepted Copenhagen interpretation of quantum physics discards the idea of objectivity of physical reality. It suggests that physics is a subjective discipline that deals with only our knowledge of physical reality. Pilot wave theory is also called de Broglie boom theory or the causal interpretation. It maintains the deterministic and objective nature of reality by making up a configuration in addition to the wave function that exists even when unobserved. The many world interpretation asserted the objective reality of universe wave function by suggesting that the wave function describes actual existing parallel universe in multi-universe. Wolfgang Pauli, John von Neumann, and Eugene Wigner suggested that the subjective nature of quantum reality is due to the fact that quantum theory was about mind-matter interaction. Despite all the controversy and the confusion regarding interpretation of quantum physics is the most fundamental physics theory devised so far. Quantum physics provides the most powerful mathematical tool that makes the finest prediction about natural phenomena. Although seemingly very different, classical physics is the special case of quantum physics at the low energy or at the macroscopic level. Quantum physics makes the most accurate prediction about nature. It has expanded our knowledge of nature tremendously in areas such as chemistry, material science, atomic physics, nuclear physics, and particle physics, as well as astrophysics, uh, cosmology, and more. It has led to significant intervention, including superconductive conducting magnets, light emanating diode, laser, transistor, semiconductors such as microprocessor, medical and research imaging such as magnetic resonance imaging and electron microscopy, and explanation for many biological and physical phenomena. It opened the door for many important new discoveries in science, such as the structure of DNA, new fundamental particles, new forces, dark matter, dark energy, and tremendous amount of new information and progress in astrophysics and cosmology. Theory of everything. When quantum physics goes to subatomic level, it becomes particle physics. Particle physics is a branch of quantum physics that studies the fundamental building blocks of nature. So far, it has discovered that our world is made of 24 elementary particles: the Higgs boson and the four fundamental forces: strong, weak, electromagnetic, and gravity. Except for gravity, these basic elements are classified and explained by the Standard Model. In the Standard Model, the strong, weak, and electromagnetic interaction are mediated by particles called gauge boson. The different species of gauges boson are gluton. Weak bosons and photons. Higgs boson appears in a Standard Model to give mass to other particles. Because of its unique function, the Higgs boson is called God's particle by some people. Although the Standard Model represents most of the experimental data well, it does not explain whether matter and the forces where matter and forces come from and how they are created. Furthermore, it cannot include gravity in a mathematically consistent way. A more powerful theory is needed. Quantum physics has sparkled rapid progress in astrophysics. Astrophysics is a branch of physics that studies the composition and the nature of heavenly bodies, such as sun, extrasolar planets, stars, stellar interstellar medium, galaxies, and the cosmic microwave background. Other knowledge about this heavenly body is increasing quickly with the development of more and more detectors. The more you know, the more you know, the more you know how little you know. This implies perfectly in the world of astrophysics. Astrophysics have found that matter as we know it made up less than 5% of the universe. More than 67% is a dark energy, and about 27% is a dark matter. Dark energy and dark matter are basically energy and matter that we do not understand, we cannot describe, other than that they should exist according to experimental data. Current astrophysicists are striving to determine the properties of dark energy, dark matter, and black holes, the possibility of time travel, and the other equal existing topics about outer space. Rapid growth in the astrophysics has propelled physical cosmology to a new level. Cosmology is a branch of physics that studies the origin, evolution, large scale structure, dynamic, and the ultimate destiny of the universe, as well as the scientific laws that govern the universe. Einstein's general relativity provides an excellent mathematical tool to describe and study the large structure of our universe. Quantum physics provides the tool to delve deeply into what uh, the planets, stars, and galaxy and universe consist of. Information about our universe is growing exponentially. Much observational uh, data about our universe indicates that our universe started from a big bang, followed by almost instantaneously by cosmic inflation and expansion of a space from which the universe is thought to have emerged. 13 uh, 13,799 billion years ago. However, cosmology have not been able to tell us the source of our universe, nor how it has created, evolved, and ends. Quantum physics provides the mathematical framework to unify the strong, weak, and electromagnetic forces, but failed when it tried to include gravity. Although quantum mechanics is not consistent with general relativity, they are definitely not compatible with each other. The, uh, the search of the theory of everything, or TOE, has been a major goal for the 21st century physicists. Many prominent physicists, including Einstein and Stephen Hawking, have labored for many years to find uh, to TOE, or uh, the theory of everything. Uh, to find TOE, and Stephen Hawking personally concluded that TOE is not obtainable. String theory is one of the most promising candidates for TOE. String theory studies the quantum dynamics of a string. It's found that vibrations of a string may produce all the particles and the forces observed in nature, including gravity. In string theory, all forces and all matter are naturally unified. However, current string theory is unable to make many uh, testable predictions. Something still is missing in string theory. Many questions remain to be answered before string theory can be a theory of everything. Physics is one of the highest achievements of humanity. As impressive and outstanding as physics is, current physics has two shortcomings. One is that it only deals with the material realm. It does not include a spiritual existence. The other is it does not answer the questions of where our universe comes from, how it's created, and how it ends. Greater unification of all theories is needed. Deeper understanding about creation is needed. The science is born. The science. Da is the ancient Chinese word that has many meanings, such as the way, road, course, principle, method, and more. In this book, we have used Tao, Tao, to mean the source or and creator, as Lao Tzu did in his classical uh, treatise, Dao De Jing. The science is a science about creation. It integrates profound Tao wisdom with quantum physics. Quantum science includes three laws: law of Shenqi, law of karma, law of the yin and yang creation. The law of Shenqi addresses the fundamental question of what everyone and everything is made of. This law teaches us that everyone and everything are made of Shenqi Jing. Jing is matter, which is in physical reality we observe. Qi is the energy, which is in our reality to do the work. Shen includes soul, heart, and mind. Here, soul is a spirit, heart is a spiritual heart, mind is consciousness. The science gives soul, heart, mind, body collectively Shen, SAGN. Scientific and mathematical definition. Shen is the information. Information has three aspects: content of information, receiver of information, and processor of information, which correspond to soul, heart, and mind, respectively. This definition makes it possible to study soul, heart, mind, as well as spiritual and conscious phenomenon, scientifically and mathematically with quantum physics. In this way, quantum science brings natural science and spirituality together as the most fundamental level. Understanding the law of Shenqi empowers us to gain a deeper and better understandings of ourselves, everything, and everyone, as well as the deeper meaning and the greater purpose of our lives. It also teaches us what our higher powers are and how to develop and use our higher power to transform and uplift every aspect of life. The law of Shenqi also teaches us the profound wisdom and the practice about the highest spiritual state is the ultimate enlightenment, immortality, bliss, freedom, and the most important, how to reach it. The law of karma reveals scientifically how our current experience is affected by our past actions, and how our current actions create our future reality. It shows us the root cause of everything. The law of karma empowers us to heal and transform every aspect of our lives and to become more and more powerful creator and manifester. The law of Dao yin and yang creation is the fundamental law about creation. It reveals how everyone and everything and an entire universe are created. From the law of the yin yang creation, we can develop the string theory, M theory, and all the current physics theory, as well as the ancient Chinese wisdom, including the I Ching and the five elements or Wushin theory. The law of Dao yin and yang creation holds the key to help us reach ultimate enlightenment and freedom. Dao science is a science about creations. It's to empower us to create the life we truly want. Dao science is a science of grand unification. It brings grand unification to everyone and everything. Dao science is the science to attain our higher life potential and purpose. Dao science is a science to gain greater abilities and power. Dao science is a science to reach enlightenment, immortality, and the ultimate bliss and freedom. Okay, and this ends the chapter 2. So next week we go to chapter 3. How's that? Okay, and now for the practice. I hope that you have done your meditations as I explained it last week. It was the practice about going connecting with whatever you dream of, what you want to achieve, and how to manifest that goal. For that purpose is the connection and the going within, connection with your goal, then is going within and be aware of what comes to you, and then feel it, and then go deeper to whatever blockage that it might comes up. So I was saying the best mantra for that is to say, because I have experienced this myself, so I know that it works. I am loved, secure, and protected by the whole universe. And I was saying that if you keep repeating this night, day, whenever you are driving, cooking, or doing everything, then gradually you be it becomes you. You become the universe. you become the creator. And so to reach that state, then we need to remove the blockages that it comes up within us. And I think I told you last time that I find out that my procrastination comes from the heart. Why I'm not following, what I want to achieve. Why I'm holding out. So the more I did it, this challenge came to me, and for removing that, I keep saying I'm loved, secure, and protected by the whole universe. I'm sorry. And then when that happens, when I know what is the challenge, then you will find out, uh, you know, you will gain. Something comes to you, to your heart, because everything is in our spiritual heart. It came to me that I have to take a step. Okay, so just knowing something is not enough. Okay, what am I going to do about it? That is the next step. So I have started by opening my heart more and more, love myself more and more. Because this heart is a heart of, it's part of the whole universe heart. I am part of it. So once I do that, then things falls into place with no effort or very little effort. So I'm loved, secure, and protected, even if it has something to do with, let's say, the meantime, just 2 days ago, my lower back hurts again. So I keep repeating it. This is another challenge that I have to overcome. So I'm looking for solution, and I'm using the science of the song of lower back. So I'm just is in a massive shows. Those songs, is 10 minutes, and is doing the choreography for back. So even though that I'm not constantly on it, but it's constantly plays, and because we are talking about the science that has no time, no space, that plays, that video, it plays constantly. But I am receiving this vibration or positive vibration, that it removes my negative uh, my negative energy that I have in myself, in my back. It just removes the negativity and bring in the positive higher frequency and vibration to me, to my back. At the same time, I say, I'm loved, I'm blessed, I'm protected, I'm secure. So when you leave yourself to ultimate source, then source is removing my blockages little by little by little. Why by little? Because of the law of karma that I will read it later. The law of karma is the law that I have and my ancestors have accumulated negative information from other people. I have done that to them, and now they are returning those negativities to me. These negativities would be removed by the song, the 10 minutes song, that even though that I'm not watching or I'm not practicing it, but I'm receiving this pure white light of the source, and it removes my negative information from my back. How long does it take? Well, if I feel better, and then I would say that I don't have any more negative information. Let's say that that is the case in my case, that for a month I was okay, now it happens again. So that is about how much negative information going back to my ancestors. Mine is probably had been removed, but my ancestors has not. So it goes deeper and deeper and deeper until all is gone. Can we say that all of it is gone? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. Some souls that they have, you have to go back way, way, way back, and to know that our ancestors, what our ancestors and the collective humanity has done. Because there are so many negativities through the wars, through the pollutions, through everything. We collectively, I'm talking about karma that is done collectively, had been created. And whether or not we are conscious, but we are part of it. So this is as simple as I can tell you, that at some point I may feel good, at some other point some stronger and older negative information might come back to me, to hurt me, to remind me. So the very first thing that I would say is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this dot science is good for daily life, because as I would read it, gradually you will get to know more and more. But these exercises, these practices are very, very important, because I may have a challenge with my heart, a procrastination, and then my back, then something else, until I feel good with nothing going on, and then I will find myself in a bliss, in total bliss, in total freedom. And that bliss, that freedom is the one that I am connected with higher source. I'm very positive that I can get there. Very positive. Well, let's hope that we all will reach to that point. Just remember, uh, it will come in the uh, other chapters one formula that is also very important, just the same as this uh, mantra is. That is another mantra: S plus E plus M equals 1. S means, I just said that, is a Shen. E is a energy. M is a matter. Equals 1. 1 is the oneness. Is the same effective mantra that you can tell yourself as effective. So let's close your eyes and bring your attention to your lower abdomen. Put your hands there and imagine that in your lower abdomen is a golden light ball that is filled with the source light and love. I am love and light. 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 Imagine from your crown the light, the universe light is coming through your head, through your face, your neck, your heart, and going down to this lower abdomen. I am light. I am love. I am light. I am love. I am love. I am light. I am love. I am light. Fill in your lower abdomen. The ball is filled in with the light. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am light. I am light. I am light. this light is not only in your heart but is in your whole body. All your organs, all your systems have a heart. This light and love is spread in your whole body. I am love. I am light. I am loved, secure, and protected by whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure 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 by whole cosmos. Silently. I am loved, protected, secure by whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure by whole cosmos. Well, it was my great pleasure and honor to be with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my beloved ones. I will see you next week. Okay? Thank you. You have a great weekend. See you. Bye.